Hello, I am Test Drive, and welcome to episode 4 of Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed. And in this episode, we are going to be starting off on the Evolution mode, which is basically just the career mode of this game. Factory Driver is for just unlocking a few cars, basically. There's nothing really too important behind it, I don't think. You know, we'll just, since I know that you can only have 4 letters, we'll do that, because a lot of people call me Test. So, we'll go ahead and have a look at the Evolution mode, which I know very, very little about. So far, we have a nice little cinematic video here. A bunch of Porsche-related stuff, classic Porsche-related stuff. See some 356s, some old 911s, some 550. I believe that's also a 550. That was a 356. So, from what I've barely seen and understand, is that we are going to be starting off in the oldest Porsches and then working our way up to the newest stuff. Newest. 2000. So, welcome to the Classic Era. Be sure to visit the Porsche Center to buy a car. So, we start off with the Classic Era, as I pretty much mentioned. And I guess we have to go to the Porsche Center for a new car, because I think this is right, at least. Yes! I don't select car. 356 number 1. 356 1100. What is the difference? It's actually better and cheaper. That's funny. 356 1100 Cabriolet. I like the music. The music is really good. 356A 1300, which I have 12K, so I can actually afford that. So it's slightly better. 1600, which I cannot afford. And 356B 1600, which I also cannot afford. 356A 1600 Super. 356B 914. Wait, I can afford a 914. Hold on. 550 Pan America. Ooh, that's expensive. Classic 911. You 64. Well, that's maybe a little bit newer, like 69. 67, by the way. There's literally a year on the info there. Alright, so we got a 550. And then 11S, which is 67 still. 11S, 911S 2.4. 911S 2.4 Coupe. And the 911 Carrera RS, which is a pretty neat car that I actually drove a copy, or not copy, but a replica of at one point when I was working at the car dealership years and years ago. So, I think I have to go with the 914. 914s hold a kind of special spot in my heart, just because I've driven a few of them, and they all drove like crap, but I still like them, so that's gotta mean something, right? I mean, they drove fine other than the shifter. The shifting is, you're using a spoon for a bowl of spaghetti, pretty much. So, I think we're going to go with the 914 1.7. We have car data here, which is just various information about the car. Get 80 horsepower. Damn, doing pretty good there. 0 to 60 is 13 seconds. So on and so forth. We could change the color, which I drove one in this green. I drove one in yellow. No, I drove one silver. I think no, there was a blue one, a dark blue like this, a green, and a silver that I drove. You know what? I'm going to go with the green. I like the green. So we're going to go ahead and buy this. It will cost almost all of my money. We have 45 credits left, and I believe that is all we can do in the Porsche Center. So I don't know where to go from here. So we have tournament, we have options, which is just era video. Oh, you can watch the video again. I can skip to the next era, I guess. I can abort. I don't know. That's where my save is, though. So, you know what? Let's start with weekend races. Weekend races sounds pretty easy. Pretty simple. So, I believe that we can do this with the 914, the 914 trophy. So, yeah, we can win 3,500 credits, too. Which is pretty cool. So we have our car. I don't really need to select the car. Car data we already know. Condition, which is the damage of the car, because this is similar to high stakes with the way the damage works. And we can just go ahead and race. So let's see how this goes. Oh, we can qualify too. All right. Car setup. Ooh. This is gear ratio, suspension stiffness, brake stiffness, strength, and the balance. I don't think I'm gonna mess with any of that because I don't think I need to. And we have an option repair. So I think just for this first one, I would like to do a qualifying session just to see what it's like, and I'll probably not do it afterwards. So we have time of day is daytime, and weather appears to be sunny. Got our track records and a bunch of different information of who we're racing against and so on and so forth. Lots of information in this game. I'm surprised. Uh-oh. I have an issue. My car revved to the moon instantly, so something is wrong in my controls. Hold on like 2 seconds. So I don't know why. Oh, I guess it just does that? I don't know. Because it's not doing it now. I can let off the throttle, so I don't know. I set everything up right. But here we are in our little 914 1.7, which is pretty cool if you ask me. My mouse cursor is on the screen. Let me fix that. There we go. We'll see how this goes. I don't expect it to go great. Okay, we gotta go this way. We have 2 laps, so I got a lap to learn the track and a lap to actually do a good time on, which is nice. And like I said, this will probably be like the only time I actually do a qualifying, just because I don't really have any reason to do it otherwise. Alright, so there's... Oh, that was the lap marker. That was the beginning of the lap. Alright. So we got lap 1 going on here. Let's see how this goes. I'm still trying to get used to the handling in this game too, because it is a bit different from high stakes. It's not exactly the same. I like the music a lot too. It's really good. What the hell is that? Is that a car? Is that another person? I think it is. It looks like another person. Hello, gamer. I want to catch you. Which means, actually, if I'm catching you, that means that I'm probably going to end up way out in first for the race, because... Yeah. Hello, goodbye. Ah, don't hit me. Oh, shit, no. Damn it. I'm upset. I mean, it's not like I lost a lot of time, but I'm upset because I did not expect the turn to go like that. Come on. There we go. There we go. Later, nerd. So we have multiple cars qualifying all at once, which is interesting. Guessing there is at least. I don't know where the next one would be, but it doesn't matter too much to me, I guess. And then here we are towards the end of the lap again. I'm curious of where my time's going to end up compared to all the AI. I think I'm going to do well. I think. Come on, little 914. 104 miles per hour. It's a lap record. Alright, my first lap at this track was a lap record. That shows a lot, I guess. So I don't think I really need to qualify that much. Maybe later on I will if I have struggles with some of the races, and when I'm not starting at first. That's a brown one up there. But for now, this will be the extent of my qualifying. I believe it is going to be very unnecessary. Come on, gotta catch a brown one. This music is so good. I can't stop just like thinking about the fact that they were like, ah, yes, let's do some like classic like... Ah, shit, I fucked up on the same turn again. Just some classic, you know, like 60s music for their 60s era of cars, 50s and 60s, and I guess 70s too. Because the 914 was not around until the 70s, I don't think. Or at least 1970. I don't know. Something like that. All the ones I drove were like 71, 73. I think one might have been 74. I don't know. That was a long time ago. That was years and years ago, so... Somebody can feel free to correct me in the comment section below. So far, this is an enjoyable experience, though. This whole game, I should say. As this is my first time playing it, still. Or first playthrough of it, ever. It is quite pleasing to me. Alright. I did not quite pass the brown one, or tan, or whatever. But, I did qualify first, as you may have assumed. Oh, it wasn't... It wasn't that far... How did they qualify the exact same time? 2:07:55, and then the last one's 2:35. How did that even happen? Yeah, I don't know why my car decided to just rev the last time, to be honest. But, whatever. Hello there! Do you mind? I would like to not be passed right away. So I don't know if this is actually going to be like hard or easy or whatever, but judging by the qualifying times, this shouldn't be too extremely difficult. Is all I'm going to say. Come here, bastard. Neat track design so far too. Oh god! Excuse me, coming through. Car's a little sad in the front. It's okay. It happens. It's like 1970 right now. This is a new car. Parts have got to be abundant, right? I don't think that's how that works. Sadly. I do believe there's also upgrades that you can do to cars in this game, but we'll get to that when we get there. Okay, don't cut this corner too hard. There we go. I'm learning. Yeah, they're trying to keep up a little bit, but sucks for them. I'm fast. Smile. The handling is just like, it's like super grippy in this game, is what I've noticed so far. Cars are a lot grippier than I expect them to be. Like, it takes quite a bit of just sending it into a corner to actually get stuff to break loose. Which is definitely interesting, for sure. Alrighty, first lap went pretty well. We got 3 laps total. Is it going to be one race, or is it going to be multiple races? I have no idea, actually. We shall see. Sometime soon-ish. Also, this isn't really music I expected to hear while driving Porsches of any age, but I'll take it. This sounds like, you know, I'm driving like a, let's see, like a 57 Chevy. If I was driving a 57 Chevy while listening to this, I'd be like, yeah, this is the mood. It's a little weird with even a 914, but at least it's era appropriate, I guess. Damn fucking Canadian. I think they were still making, EA Canada was still making NFS games by this point, I think. I'm pretty sure they were. I don't know. I give them props for trying, though. So, let's see. Yeah, we don't really have many views. I thought there was an interior view in this game, but I think it might only be on the PC version. By the way, if you don't know, because I don't think I've mentioned it through this Let's Play, The PC version of this game is very, very different from the PS1 version, which you're seeing right now. I would like to play through it, but that will be sometime very far in the future whenever I get done with all of the mainline games, basically up to, so far, Need for Speed Heat, and, you know, depending on what comes out in the next however many days days or years it takes me to complete all of the mainline NFS games, because I do not know how long that's going to take. It's going to be a while, for sure. It's going to be a while. Because I know I'm going to be at least at this for a year if I end up doing one video a day of NFS stuff. It's going to be at least a year, probably a year and a half even. Because you think about like stuff like Shift 2, Shift. Hell, even Hot Pursuit 2010 is a quite long game, so it's going to be a while. We're in it for the long haul, that's for sure. But we are almost to the PS2 era of games, so we are not doing too bad so far. I could, of course, post more, which will have to be decided on in the future, because right now that is currently something that is not going to happen. But if things change up a little bit, then it may or may not be something that I actually end up doing. But we'll see. Because I still want to play other stuff too. I want to play things that aren't NFS. Which is why I've kept like a constant, you know, 2 Let's Plays going at a time or something, usually, throughout my entire, the history of my channel. Actually, early on, I didn't really do more than one, but I was like, damn, this shit kind of stagnant. So I was like, oh, I want to play a different game. And even now, I still have this and Borderlands going, so there is some variety on my channel with new stuff. But there we go. That will be the end of this race.
Congratulations. You won the race.
Yay! I'll watch a replay because I don't know how many... I don't know if there's anything after this or not. Because all of my research has concluded that there is lots of different events in this game. That's all I know about it. I don't know how long each specific event is. I don't know, you know, how many races things are. Stuff like that, you know. Alright, we good. So, there we go. I won. It was a 6.5 minute long race. Actually, more than 6.5 minutes, I think. Decently long race. Look at the, I like the picture. I don't even know if that's an old picture or not. It looks like something that somebody just took in 2000 and then applied a filter over. Some early Photoshop shit, you know? So there we go. I guess I won the entire thing. So, we got our 3,500 credits. Last place got nothing. Poor Braun. Rage 2 came in second, by the way. What a great game. I actually don't know anything about Rage 2. I barely know anything about Rage 1, other than it was apparently not very good. But, anyways, that will conclude this episode of Porsche Unleashed. And in the next episode, I will be doing something. I don't know exactly what yet. I might do a little bit of research and look around and see what there is for options. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching this first episode of the Evolution Mode, and I will see you in the next one.